Alright, guys, what's up? So, there's a problem that I found out in the community about doing testing and stuff. I've seen 12 different plant tags. We're gonna need these 12 different like potting soils with one type of cucumber, one type of pepper, test them all. I've seen lots of side by sides. A lot outdoors, a lot of Southern California that has good weather. Well, I'm in the Reno area, so let me show you what I'm gonna do and what's gonna be way different. First of all, this is gonna be a USGS putting green. Now, there's too much soil. And I also like gardening a lot, and I found that there's a need to find out what soils are the best. And by far, not by far, but the consensus and all the YouTube it says Scott's Miracle Grow chemical is the best. So I ordered some of it today. It's going to be delivered so I can do side by side testing. I usually like to do organic, but if it says it's the best, I better be able to beat the best. So this is it's actually set up as a chipping course, believe it or not. In the middle here is where you would chip on the targets or into the net. It's lit. That's a putting green. Over here is where I'm putting green, tilting putting green, like over there. Over here, I'm gonna do a USGS putting green. Probably not to spec, but I want it, pretty sandy, pretty everything. That's a lot of soil. Also, I have a lot of runoff. And the people I live with do not care about drainage. But I just one, two, I calculated just off of this 1 inch of rain is 1,700 gallons of water. Now, we do live in a rain shadow. We are in the desert at about 5,000 feet, next to Carson City, Reno area. Still, we get like 7, 8 inches. Most of it in snow, which helps. But this stuff floods. It used to get completely muddy. I put DG down there, kind of putting the golf on hold until I can get this putting green done. And I need to organize better. Anyway, so let me give you a kind of why everything's here. There's just a whole bunch of plants, a lot of strawberries that I took from over there, flowers, other stuff like that. Rain barrels I'm going to be installing. I'm going to be doing a lot of different tests with a lot of different mulches and a lot of different, not a lot of different mulches, but a lot of different composts. I'm going to be doing like hydroponic composting. So you can see I just started doing all this composting. In my compost, I like to add fertilizers. Epsom salt, obviously. Don't pour it all in. Peat moss. I got a whole bunch of starting stuff like that. This one, we'll go over it all later. More stuff. This is literally just started 2 or 3 days ago. That is a bale of alfalfa right in there, compressed bale. Then I put just some potting soil around there, some compost that was pre-made, a whole bunch of stuff like that. So I need all of this because you see where I'm building up my raised beds? Yeah, it's gonna need a lot of soil. A lot of soil. So that's why I use this, and about half of it will turn into like a nice hummus, a nice compost inside of here. But just look how much I'm gonna need. I plan on making this whole section into a fairway. And then right there, a huge simulator screen for golfing. Right here, an underground greenhouse. I forgot to tell you about that. I think I got one of these cheap greenhouses. Yeah, right there. Gonna put that up. Now, if it's underground, you got a problem with water. Ugh, not when you got one of those. Just spent $200 on that damn pump. But those two rain barrels will not be enough to cover all this roof, even though I'm in high desert. So I'm gonna be trenching. This is gonna be the underground greenhouse all the way back into there. So this will probably be my control. I don't. I Yeah. I think I'll do fairway at first with a big simulator screen. Not wearing shoes, but ah, more drainage and a pump. So I'll pump it back up to the front of the house. I've got a lot of tools and stuff. So I want controlled environments and a lot of different testings. All right. Besides that, Got about 30 more bags of that coming in. I'm just gonna mix it in. It's the cheapest per cubic foot I can find. So mix, 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 nitrogen, nitrogen, nitrogen. We'll test a lot of different nitrogen, blood meal, all that type of stuff. Got some secret ingredients over here. Got a tripod to make it look nice, some time lapses, all the tools, daylilies, some grapes. This just came in today. My secret ingredient from Idaho Falls. You will not find very many, if any, people using this. I'll open this up in a day or two. That's what's gonna put me ahead of Scott's Miracle Grow, I'm sure. All organic too. I just got those. What the heck is this? I buy too much shit, man. Cantaloupes, 3 of them. I think we're gonna do some rooting enzyme split test with that. Some more mulch. Let's go into here. All right, and then 272 seeds I plan on doing. Shit. Reconnecting. So on organic, organic, organic. Uh, we'll go through all this as we do split test after split test after split test, finding what the best stuff to do is. Just want to give you a live overview right now. Going into the house, nothing really special. Some vitamin waters, good to hydrate. We're going to go into here, and as promised, all these seeds. Now, a lot of the green beans, why? They add nitrogen into the soil. A lot of different peppers. We'll be planting all of those and split testing them. Scott's Miracle Grow, My Soil, everything else. We're going to be doing very thorough testing. Greenhouse, outdoors, everything you can imagine. But I just wanted to do kind of a live showing. And then we'll do more video show-ups to see what actually is the best and no more bullshit. All right. See you guys later. Peace. Boom.